Hey everyone, I wanted to share with you, because I've had quite a few questions about this, what my retreaters a few weeks ago were eating and drinking during the day to make them feel so much better so quickly. And bearing in mind that they all came from, a different dietary choices. There was one person that was close to vegan a lot of the time. There was somebody else that was eating insane amounts of sugars and carbs, and then there were two other people that were kind of somewhere in between, like eating a good amount of protein, probably not so much fat, but were pretty good, with their diet. So for breakfast, they were having either or uh, yogurt, scrambled eggs with vegetables or salad or something, avocado, or leftovers, from the night from the day before. So that would normally be meat, and then they were drinking lots and lots of water during the day. They were also having electrolytes, fulvic mineral electrolytes, which I think are really important for everybody. Instead of just what a lot of people are tending to do is have a lot of magnesium or have a lot of salt. But when we have a lot of one mineral, it knocks out all the others. So a natural like fulvic mineral is usually a good option for most people. They were having MCT oil, particularly with the transition over to eating in a more natural way. It helps people. Um, and then for lunch they would have things like beef sausages or beef burgers, eggs, vegetables or salad, making sure that each meal, at least half of the plate, is fats and proteins. We'd also sometimes have duck, or what else? Yeah, mainly those sorts of things. Then for dinner, it would be like casserole. So that could be beef casserole, lamb casserole, um, with vegetables and herbs and spices and things like that. Usually made with bone broth as the base, but you can use stock. We had barbecued chicken a couple of times. We had roast beef. You could have roast lamb also. For people that eat pork, obviously you can add pork to any of these meals, bacon, sausage, anything like that. Oh, I hear a cat. Here she is, coming up in the tree. Oh, don't know if you caught her then. Um, yeah, so those sorts of things, with lots of water. In the summer you can have fizzy water as well, to kind of mix it up a bit, or in the evenings or weekends to make it a bit more fun. They were also having, a lot of them were having fermented foods, sauerkrauts, kimchis. Unless you have a histamine issue, that's a really good way to help get some good bacteria in. The people that did need to snack were snacking on yogurt and low sugar fruits like berries, blueberries, strawberries, that kind of thing. Initially, not everybody is very tolerant of dairy, so that doesn't always work for everybody. But yeah, basically plenty of fats, plenty of proteins, at least half of the plate, like I say, with every meal, and then seasonal local vegetables and fruits as well, as long as they're kind of low sugar. And this had such a huge impact on people. Within a couple of days, digestive problems started to go, anxiety started to go, tingling, weird pains, inflammation started to go. I've just had a message that one of them's come off of one of their medications already. Things started to come back into balance, and obviously it wasn't just about how we were fueling ourselves with food, it was also about light, earth, water, air, as well, which are just all equally as important. But this way of eating is our natural way of eating. It sounds very limiting, but actually it's super easy, and it makes life so much easier, not having to cook 3 different pans for every meal of 3 different things all the time. Food is easy, shopping is easy. People think it's expensive, but actually when you stop buying all the other rubbish and extras and things like that, it isn't any more expensive. Things become much easier, things become much more natural, and I see it every day now, especially in the Retreat-ers, because it was an intensive amount of time and we were all together, but I see it in clients every day as well, how quickly things are changing for them. And obviously it changed for me as well, a huge way. It helped me recover from so many chronic health conditions as well. So yeah, there you have it. I thought I would share that, so now you all know how the Retreat-ers started and looked so much different within just a couple of days. Ciao for now.